Next on our list of characters to talk about, since we're skipping Emma Frost for now, we'll get back to her, don't worry, and I've definitely got thoughts. We will be talking about Groot. I really like Groot as a character. I like the way that he's implemented in this game. He's been a top contender for a long time, and it's really not hard to see why, as he has a very present command over the entire battlefield when he's there and played correctly. He's got no shortage of abilities, but he does have at least one available keybind that you could use to give him an additional ability. And I think I have a decent suggestion of what that could be if he were to get a new ability added to his kit at any point. So just as a general reminder of the abilities that he does have, we of course have the superhuman strength, stamina, endurance, durability, and senses, all of which are very well implemented. Regenerative healing factor, which is kind of referenced with the overshield that he gets from his iron wall. Of course, elasticity and plasticity, he's able to hit things from a very, very long reach and ways away. Plant manipulation, he grows walls and stuff all out of thin air and does a lot that way. And then immortality, that's really difficult to implement in a game such as this. I guess technically everyone has some limited immortality because you respawn on a 10-second cooldown after being taken out, so that's something, I guess. But one of the biggest things that is weak about Groot's kit is, yes, he's slow, but I don't think that he needs anything for additional movement speed. The other problem is he's quite prone to getting swept away, whether that's by Angela or by Wolverine or by any other characters that have forced movement on the opposing team. So something that I think would be good to give him, or thematic and appropriate to give him to help deal with that issue, would be something that you would put on his F keybind, as that's not an ability that he has presently. So put an ability on his F keybind where he kind of ingrains into the ground. I think he should still be able to move during that time, but maybe he sets up a little circle network of roots that extend out away from him in a certain radius, and those stay up for 10 to 15 seconds. I don't think they heal him. I don't think they give him overhealth, but while he is standing on that, he can't be moved. So he can't be taken out of the fight and moved away from where he needs to be. And perhaps additionally to that, it slows his opponents while they're walking in that space, just giving him a little bit more control over the battlefield. So yeah, if you had something that lasted for 10 to 15 seconds once it's there, and then you'd probably want to have it on a decent cooldown, probably a 10 or 15 second cooldown to mirror that, that kicks in after the casting has expired. Again, you don't want to give that an ability where you can just kind of rinse and repeat and set it up wherever you want. Of course, if you walk outside of that area, you just no longer gain the effect of it. There's no holdover, and you can still be picked up and carried away in that instance. And any of your opponents that stay in that space have that movement penalty that is still in effect during that time. But what do you think? Is there something else that you would like to see implemented in Groot's kit or adjusted in any way? I'd like to hear more about that in the comments, and we'll be back to talk about yet another Vanguard tomorrow.